It started with the sound of crying, not the kind you hear from a baby or even a grieving adult. This was different, a low, trembling sob that echoed down the dim corridor of the old St. Helena's Hospital, a building that had been partially abandoned for over a decade. Nurse Abigail was the first to report it. She had been working the night shift for only 3 weeks when she passed the pediatric wing around 3:17 am and heard it, the same eerie, muffled sobbing. Thinking it was a child who had wandered in, she turned on her flashlight and followed the noise. But the wing was empty. No beds, no equipment, just long forgotten hospital rooms collecting dust and silence. Abigail told her supervisor the next morning. She laughed it off. This place makes everyone hear things, get some sleep. But then a security guard heard it too the next night, then another nurse. Each time, the sound came from room 205, a small room once used for postnatal care. Digging into the hospital's records, Abigail found something chilling. In 1982, a woman named Elise Mallory had given birth in that room. The delivery was complicated. Her child didn't survive. Elise didn't speak for days after, just sat in the bed, staring at the wall. On the fourth night, she vanished. No note, no sign of exit. Security cameras from that era were unreliable, and her disappearance was officially marked as an unauthorized discharge. Rumors started. Staff whispered about seeing a pale figure standing in the room late at night. One janitor said he saw a woman sitting on the floor, holding something in her arms, something invisible, rocking back and forth. When he turned the lights on, the room was empty. In 2003, an urban exploration team sneaked into the hospital and filmed a short documentary. One of the crew members, Jason, set up a thermal camera outside room 205. Around 3 o'clock am, it picked up a sudden drop in temperature, over 20 degrees in under a minute. Then came the crying. It lasted 7 minutes, clear as day on the audio. Jason never returned to the building. The documentary was quietly pulled offline after 2 months. The reason? One of the filmmakers was found dead in his apartment. Cause of death? Cardiac arrest. But friends claimed he'd never had any heart issues. His last message, posted hours before his death, read, "She's still crying. I hear her." Abigail finally requested to be transferred, but before she left, she decided to spend one last night in the hospital, alone. She brought a voice recorder and placed it inside room 25. She waited outside, watching through the small rectangular window in the door. At 3:17 am, the crying started again, but this time the door creaked open on its own. The light inside flickered. Abigail froze. Through the glass, she saw her, a woman, pale and hollow eyed, cradling nothing. Abigail ran. She never went back, and the recorder was later recovered. It captured 7 minutes of sobbing. Then a whisper. One word,